So right around the time when I dropped my predictions video, the trailer comes out. So I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't have enough time to like do for me to like record my initial thoughts on it, but we're on Tuesday, so I figured, you know what, I drop it, Tuesday. I cover everything on Tuesday. So for that trailer, all right, we seen some things. Like we see, I guess Carter has the gun on Noma, Tariq. I mean not Noma, Monet, Tariq, and Diana. So I'm like, all right. I don't know, and also in the trailer, like we seen like Diana, I think killing somebody. So is she killing Carter? Cause I don't know. Like did they figure a way of like getting away from Carter? I don't know. It looks like maybe Diana. I don't know, cause she's dressed up in the same attire as she's hitting something. So I'm like, wait, she's killing. I don't know if she's killing Monet now. It look like it could be Carter, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right? What else we got? What else we got? All right, so we got, I guess, Kane hitting somebody, and then we also seeing like Zion, I guess, shooting at somebody. So I'm like, all right, so I guess the war is gonna start between like Zion versus Noma and Kane, and we also see in the trailer as well, I guess, like Kane is with Noma, and then Effie looks like heartbroken and broken up about something. So it either have something to do with either her college, or it probably have something to do with maybe her finding out that, hey, Tariq he's a dad now, and everybody's kind of like moving in their own direction, and she's sort of like being left behind in a sense, right? I don't know. We got to see on that as well. And then Drew's in prison. Drew's in prison. Yo, y'all messed up for that. I saw that comment. It was just like, yo, Drew's going to have the time of his life in prison. I'm like, well, listen. When a man like that who've had a family and, definitely a rough childhood and everything that's been bad, the only best escape for him is going to be prison, because he's going to be in prison. He knows how to kill a person, and there's a bunch of guys in prison. Some of them may not be the way that he want them to be, but he's going to have fun. like Jesus. but I mean, he's hitting somebody, like he's having like a fight in prison. So I'm like, we going to see what's going to happen there. Now, I don't know. I had this idea now that this trailer dropped. I'm like, well, I don't know. What if I don't know, if I don't know, like fucking he takes the fall for Carter's death, and then then again, I don't know, because he likes his freedom. I don't know. We gonna see because I'm speculating. But we also get to see like Rashard Tate. So Rashard Tate is actually coming back. He's actually coming back. So again, we don't know if he's coming back and this has anything to do with like maybe Kamal Tate's death, because he is on Carter's team and he is on his task force. And again, Kamal doesn't know that Carter's a dirty cop. Now, here's the thing. If Kamal gets like any whiff or any suspicion of like Carter or whatever, or if he does his own investigations and digging up into like maybe Carter's past and maybe how everything is being operated. Now, keep in mind, Carter is keeping Kamal he's keeping him out of the loop. He doesn't want him near what they doing, because again, they corrupted, they crooked. So if Kamal suddenly just like, all right, like let's just say Carter tells him, oh, we're gonna go on a field real quick, we about to do something, I need you to stay here. And then he doesn't listen, he actually follows Carter, and then he sees what Carter's doing, then it can also be like, hey, Carter, what you doing? I'm thinking two things could happen. My prediction, I think, probably be Carter killing Kamal, and then probably maybe framing his death, well, taking his death. Maybe he might give that death on to Drew. Maybe he'd be like, well, technically, he killed your brother. I don't know, because we don't know how far and how dirty Carter's going to go here. Because Kamal is the only good cop, well, good detective, good cop, whatever you call it, on his team. And we know how Carter is. So we're going to see how dark and dirty like Carter's going to actually get, and how far he's going to actually take this on his whole trying to police crime, police the criminals, and also try to get his revenge on Tariq, because again, he has all three of them at gunpoint. So we like, oh man, we gonna see what's gonna happen there. And then we see like Tariq and Tasha, I guess, hugging each other. Now, granted, I guess Tariq is gonna probably like reach out to Tasha again to be like, well, he's gonna probably tell the news like, I'm a father now. I'm a dad, and that hug could be about that. It could be about anything else. We also see like Braden has a gun on somebody. We don't know who that might. I'm thinking it could be Ellie. It could be Ella. I think Ellie. Yeah. It might be her. I think it might be her that he probably may have a gun on because again, you can't really trust her. Can't trust her, and again, she's a drug addict, so we don't know if she's been in contact with anybody, right? Or did she tell anybody about what Braden and Tariq's operations is? We don't know because I'm thinking, Braden's gonna have to let her go eventually because she's a liability, and you have her who knows about the operations is bad. So we don't know if that gun is for her or it's for somebody else that Braden has a gun on. We don't know. And then Kane is beating up somebody. I would assume it's probably maybe Zion's man to probably try to figure out maybe like what Zion is, where he at, what he doing, whatever. So again, it's gonna be like an all-out war. And also too, we see in the trailer, Kane is like I guess having a shootout with somebody. So I would assume all of this is probably Zion. Maybe the Russians, but I'm most likely pointing everything onto Zion because Zion is the threat that is opposing Noma right now, and Kane wants to be like her knight in shining armor to defend her. So, there's that, and then also I guess at the end, Tariq has a gun on somebody. He's actually shooting somebody. So we don't know who Tariq is actually killing. It could be a number of people. Now that we also see in the trailer that how Carter has like a gun on all three of them. And we see, like, I guess, Diana hitting somebody. We don't know if, again, this has anything to do with Carter. Like, maybe she's the one that killed Carter. We don't know. And Tariq is killing somebody else. So it's a lot of these things. Or it could be another hallucination. It could be another hallucination of Tariq shooting something of his past or something that he's trying to get rid of. Because they tricked us before with the trailer. Because it's like, oh, the first trailer that we got, there was like, oh, here is Tariq standing in truth and had us all spinning for a loop like, okay, he's in truth. He somehow got truth back now. Okay, Ghost is coming back. Oh, somebody's going to kill Tariq. It was none of that. It was basically a hallucination. Now, I'm thinking what they might do for this trailer. I'm thinking two things. I'm thinking, one, that was either a hallucination that Tariq is shooting somebody as a hallucination, right? Or it could be like this is him actually killing somebody, right? Because the first trailer was to spin everybody into a loop, pissed everybody off, frankly, because everybody wanted Ghost. They didn't want this. But I think that this is their final opportunity to, to maybe get it right this time. Because, again, everybody wasn't feeling that trailer. Well, they was feeling the trailer, but that episode that dropped, nobody was feeling it. It was like, nah, this some bullshit. Where Ghost at? So they have another opportunity to fix this towards the ending of Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4. They have their final opportunity and chance to fix this, to be like, okay, dead or alive, what's going on? Ghost or alive, what's going on? So we're going to be seeing on that. Wait to see on that. And I am curious to see what Rashard Tate is going to do. Because, I mean, last time we seen him, I think he was in a position of being governor, I believe. He was in that position, so for him to like come back, it would have to probably have something to do with Kamal. Because I'm thinking maybe Kamal might even reach out to him to be like, well, I need your help here. Probably trying to nab Tariq. And we know how Rashard plays sides here in favor. So, again, if anything, he probably would screw off his own brother if Tariq is offering him a bigger sum of money. Like, well, if you need any money on the side or whatever, or something done, and then we know Rashard, he's going to be like, well, yeah, I need you to do this and that for me. And then Tariq does it. Because the thing about Rashard, from what we've all known about him by now, is that he will do something for you if you do something for him in return. But if there's a bigger matter or something that's at stake, then he doesn't have a problem of like switching sides or betraying somebody. So you have to look out for like Rashard Tate here on this final season of Power. Now, I guess that also the question too is, will Rashard Tate live or die on this final season? So that's also up in the air as well, because You have Kamal, and then you have Rashard. And Kamal is basically in dangerous water right now with Carter, and we don't know how far Carter's actually going to go here. So that's another thing to look out for as well. And then we have Noma and Kane. And also Davis. Davis looked like he was devastated at something. So I'm like, wait a minute. Don't tell me somebody died. Or he's just like staring off into the distance. Maybe he's thinking about his brother. Or maybe something else. Or maybe he's never going to be a lawyer again. That too. Because he was disbarred. So, and we know that Carter has connections. So is he never going to be a lawyer again? And where his loyalty is going to be at throughout all this. Now, we know he still is like loyal to Tariq. He hasn't betrayed Tariq yet. He hasn't betrayed Tariq yet. And also, he sees Tariq as, I guess, maybe like a little brother. Again, like we see him as like a little brother. But again, we don't know what's going to happen with him. Because if he loses his license and he can't be a lawyer anymore, then will he still have loyalty towards Tariq? Will he still help Tariq? That's also the thing as well. So, a lot to unpack here with this trailer. We can't wait for that September the 6th, because there's going to be a lot that we're going to see, and boy, the war between Zion versus Noma looks like it's going to get really heated. But, comment down below what you guys think. What you guys think about this trailer? Do y'all believe that this is it? Do y'all think that Tariq gonna be able to make it? Do you think Ghost may or may not return? Do you think it's gonna be a letdown if he doesn't return, either as a ghost or alive? How y'all feeling about Tasha in this trailer? I mean, she didn't really do anything. She was just hugging Tariq, and that was pretty much it. But again, we're gonna see. But like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you all in the next one.